Introduction. In episode 2221 of the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe is joined by J.D. Vance, a U.S. Senate candidate and author of the best-selling memoir Hillbilly Elegy. Vance, a former Marine and venture capitalist, brings a unique perspective on American politics, culture, and the challenges facing the working class. In this conversation, Vance dives deep into issues like American decline, populism, and the future of the country. Background on J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance first gained widespread recognition with his 2016 book, Hillbilly Elegy, which explores his upbringing in Appalachia and the challenges of his working-class roots. The memoir became a bestseller and sparked national discussions about the American dream and the struggles of rural America. Vance's career has spanned writing, business, and politics, and he's known for his blunt, often controversial perspectives on societal issues. In this episode, he shares his insights on America's current state and where it might be heading. Detailed summary. The conversation kicks off with a discussion on the state of American politics and Vance's journey from being a political outsider to running for Senate. Vance talks about how his views on politics have evolved, especially in response to the failures he's seen in both the Republican and Democratic parties. He emphasizes the importance of recognizing the decline of traditional American values and institutions, particularly in working-class communities. One of the core themes Vance touches on is the rise of populism, with Joe and JD discussing how the political elite has become disconnected from the concerns of everyday people. Vance argues that the country is facing a growing divide, where the government and media no longer represent the interests of the average citizen. This leads to a conversation about America's economic and social decline, with Vance citing factors like the loss of manufacturing jobs, the opioid crisis, and the erosion of family structures. As the conversation deepens, they discuss the role of technology and social media in shaping public opinion and political discourse. Vance critiques the influence of tech giants and their ability to control information and censor dissenting voices. This leads to a discussion about free speech, with Vance stressing the importance of open dialogue and how it's being threatened in today's polarized environment. The conversation also shifts to the rise of China and its growing influence on the global stage. Vance, who has been critical of American foreign policy, argues that the U.S. has become too focused on foreign conflicts while neglecting its own issues. He stresses the need for the U.S. to reassert its leadership and prioritize domestic problems over international ones. Throughout the episode, there are moments of humor and lightheartedness, particularly when Joe and JD discuss their personal experiences with technology, social media, and the cultural shifts they've witnessed. These moments offer a reprieve from the intense topics, allowing the conversation to remain engaging while still being thought-provoking. Vance also opens up about his personal journey, discussing how his background and experiences have shaped his views on the world. He talks about the importance of understanding one's roots and how the working class in America has been left behind by both political parties. Recap and analysis. This episode is a must-listen for anyone interested in understanding the challenges facing America today, particularly from the perspective of someone who has experienced both the struggles of the working class and the elite circles of politics and business. J.D. Vance provides a candid look at the intersection of culture, politics, and economics, offering unique insight into what's broken in American society and what can be done to fix it. The conversation delves into the relevance of populism in modern politics and how it reflects broader societal issues. It's a timely discussion, considering the growing dissatisfaction with the political establishment and the rise of figures like Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders, who have tapped into this populist wave. For those interested in the future of American politics and culture, this episode provides a thought-provoking analysis of where the country might be headed. Vance's reflections on the decline of American institutions, the role of technology, and the challenges posed by China are important topics shaping the national conversation today. Call to action. If you found this summary insightful, be sure to check out the full episode of the Joe Rogan Experience with J.D. Vance. There's much more to unpack from their conversation, including Vance's personal insights and his views on America's future. Share this episode with friends who might be interested in populism, American decline, and the state of politics today. Tune in for a deeper dive into the issues shaping the future of the country.